Mpumalanga is today getting an opportunity to get a glimpse of the Netball World Cup trophy. We earlier spoke to SABC News reporter Tumelo Machogo.
Indeed, the trophy arrived this morning just after 10 o'clock here at the Kruger International Airport, also flanked by the netball, the president of Netball South Africa, Cecilia Malugane, and also the MEC of Sports and Arts and Culture from Gauteng, actually coming here to hand over the trophy to the MEC of Arts and Culture in the province here. So the trophy will be here for the next 4 days, and then it will move to another province. You know that is the third province so far that the trophy has been taken to. But let's speak to the Deputy Minister about the trophy. Deputy Minister, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I know you guys have a tough program that you guys are heading with. Just talk to us about why was it important to take this trophy throughout the country, because we have seen now there has been to the third province so far in Mpumalanga, and also 2 of the girls are coming from our province that are going to be playing with the squad.
Thank you so much, and look, we are so happy to be here. You can see I have been warmly welcomed. I can see now, I am in Mpumalanga. The trophy has arrived in Mpumalanga today. This is the third province that the trophy has touched down to. Very critical, because what we are trying to do with the trophy is to actually make sure that every province gets to interact and see the trophy, because we want to believe that not all girls and sport lovers will be able to go to Cape Town, but we are giving them the opportunity to be able to see the trophy physically. That's number one. Number two, we are hoping that this trophy will be able to motivate even those young girls to actually dream bigger, to be able to say, one day I can also play for that trophy. Thirdly, this trophy is touching down to Africa and South Africa for the first time in 60 years. The World Netball Cup started in 1963. We are told that South Africa did participate in that first tournament. Of course, we know that that was the team that was not a representative of the entire country. Now, the cup is here. We are in democracy. First time in 60 years. So this cup and this tour does not only represent South Africans, it actually represents the entire continent. We are embracing the cup, and we are saying by the time the tournament itself takes place in Cape Town on the 28th of July to the 6th of August, every South African would have started to feel it, that it is actually here. That's the reason why we're making sure that it touches all 9 provinces.
And also, have you seen a lot of interest, especially in young girls that are coming to see this trophy in other provinces such as Gauteng and also in KwaZulu-Natal, where you guys have been? Have you seen there's like like people wanting more to see this trophy and wanting to be actually participate in the sport? Because most people will say it's only sport that was played in schools, and it was never really taken into like a higher, into like a league sport such as it is now today.
Yes, and look, when we were in KZN, by the time the 5 days finished, they didn't want the trophy to leave. They were saying, we've got 11 districts, there are other districts that we have not been able to go to. When we were in Gauteng, yesterday, it was in Ekurhuleni, but the day before it was in Tshwane. The young people that were in Hartfeld to actually see the trophy was actually very heartwarming. I want to believe that netball is one women's sport that is widely played by girls. It is one sport that actually we should popularize it more, to make sure that all young girls have an opportunity to play it. We want to make sure that it becomes the #1 sport in the country, because it's easy. It's a sport that is not as expensive, if you can put it, like cricket and other things where you need a lot of things. Netball is actually easier. One of the things that we want to do as part of the legacy of this World Cup is to make sure that we've got netball courts in every district. And if we can make sure that every district has got a netball court, we then make sure that we go to the locals. We want that every child who wants to play netball can access the netball court. We know it's not easy, but we also want to make sure that the school sport goes back to what it was before. And netball is one of the easy sports that the girls, we used to play netball at school. Everybody used to play netball at school when we were growing up. We want to make sure it becomes back to those days, so that you've got kids that have got something to do, that gets disciplined, because sport by its nature, it makes kids to be disciplined, number one. But number two, it also makes them to be rounded. They understand how to be a team player. They understand how to be part of a collective. And if we can make sure that all young girls are exposed to this sport, for me, our job would have been done as this department. We're very excited. Netball World Cup is here. Cape Town, you are just a hosting city, but the country is the one that is hosting. We want to make sure that every city has got viewing areas. MEC will speak about that. There must be viewing areas so that even those that are not able to go to Cape Town can be able to view. SABC and SuperSport have committed that all 60 games will be viewed live. All 60 games. What more do we want? There's nothing. So we want to appreciate the role that SABC is playing together with SuperSport. We also want to appreciate the fact that, SABC had said, not on our watch, we are the public broadcaster, and this tournament and this World Cup is for South Africans. We are here, and we will be making sure that we are everywhere where this World Cup is. Thank you so much, SABC. We appreciate you. You have done well. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I know you were supposed to be speaking at the program. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Deputy Minister. But let's bring in the MEC of Sports and Arts and Culture in the province, Methandi Shongwe. May just talk to us about it. We know that now the trophy has arrived. You guys are going to be given the trophy in a moment now, and then it's going to be taken to townships. And I know today it's going to be taken to 2 townships. Just talk to us about where are you taking the trophy this morning, and also why are we taking this trophy to these townships that you guys are going to be taken to?
Thank you very much. We've received the trophy, as you can see here. From here, we'll be taking the trophy to Ganyamazane and Gapogweni. But not only that, the route will touch all the 3 districts of Mpumalanga. It will stay with us until the 8th, when we are going to hand it over at Hoedspruit to Limpopo. So we are really busy. Why we are doing that, we want everyone to be aware that there is a World Cup in Cape Town. But we are not isolated as a province, because we also have teams that are playing netball. We have our provincial team, Sunbeth, that are here. So we want everyone to know and to see the cup for the first time, because it has never touched our country in 60 years. So we are very much blessed to receive this trophy, and we'll guard it. And we want each and every child that will be part of the route, just to come. Let them come. We'll even go to Nkomazi, we will go to Manzane, we'll go to Emelo, we'll go to Sekunda, we'll go to Witbank, we'll go to Gamhlanga, we'll go to Dr. J.S. Morok. We want everyone to have a feel for the first time. In 2010, the World Cup trophy was not brought into our country, and did not even have a tour where it was showcased in our province. So for netball to do this together with you, that you are doing, we are popularizing it, we're grateful as a province.
Do you think the province also has enough netball girls that are playing out there? Still need more to be done to ensure that the sport is being popularized, especially in rural schools and also in schools that don't have resources. But are we making sure that this sport is being popularized?
As part of the legacy project, although netball is playing in Cape Town, but our provincial government gave us as a department money to build a legacy project. So we are building 6 combo courts, and we've taken them to rural areas. One is in Chapis Reef, and we're going to open them in July. They're almost complete because we want girls, because they don't have a good facilities. So those combo courts, we allow schools to compete, even community clubs to come and play. So we want every girl, to be part of this. But we've got enough teams as we can speak. You will see when we go to Gabogweni, we have enough teams, but we still want more girls to participate. Even beyond that, we've got men that are playing netball. I wish you were there in Malelane. Spa Malelane, Mr. Lex Holman has donated combo courts for netball in Malelane. We just opened them 2 months ago. But I've seen a team of men that are playing. So you can see that it's not just a sport for women, but even other men, they're joining in. So netball is becoming popular now in the province.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. That was the MEC of Sports and Arts and Culture in the province, Meta Dishongo, just speaking to us about what is going to be happening today. From here, the trophy will be handed over to the MEC, and then it will be taken to Kanyamazane. There is going to be a club there that they're going to be playing netball this afternoon, and then it will move to Gabogweni. The trophy will be here for the next 4 days, and then it will move to Limpopo.
Tumelo, how could you not show me the trophy? Where is it? Where is the trophy?
Well, the trophy is still in a box. They have not handed over yet to Mpumalanga. It's still in the box. So they're saying that they will hand over the trophy in a moment now, but we are waiting for them to actually hand over the trophy to the MEC in the province. But the trophy is in a box and it's been kept in the box so far, so that it will be handed over to the MEC of Sports and Arts and Culture here in the province before they start moving to other to the communities where they're going to be playing netball, and also moving to, then the trophy will be taken to all the other regions and villages and townships that is going to be taken to actually popularize the sports, and also tell young girls and young boys also, if they want to enter into the sports, they can also enter into the sports. But so far the trophy is still being kept in a box because this is a welcoming ceremony. They're just welcoming everyone so far, but then they will hand over the trophy to the MEC.